We see how manipulative and self-serving in nature that these narcissists are post-breakup. It's all about control. It's all about dominance. It's not a genuine concern for your well-being. So when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's not about maintaining any kind of connection with them. It's more of a survival of getting away and staying away. And when they show up with this little friendship ring that they're trying to offer, you have to almost see that friendship ring as almost like it's made out of plutonium. And by putting that on and agreeing to take the narcissist back as a friend, it's just like there's going to be long-term effects of that. That radiation from that friendship ring is going to start to affect our entire body, our health, our mental ability, our ability to work, our ability to connect with others. And for many of us who are dealing with this, especially post-breakup, it's a very, silent struggle just to kind of cope, just to kind of get through the day. It's kind of like, because narcissism, it almost seems like it just constantly lurks in the shadows. And it's almost like it's the dark underbelly of just domestic conflict. Unfortunately, it's a form of abuse. It doesn't always get the attention that it deserves. You almost think of it as like an indie film that's, at the Oscars. Yeah, it's there. It has a really important message in it, but it's not the one that's in the spotlight. And for the victims that are trying to recover, there's quite often there's just a lack of attention and a lack of validation. And the realization becomes, it's like, yes, if you're a survivor of narcissistic abuse, the bruises that you have, they're not visible. And those scars from that encounter, they tend to run really deep. And yet society often downplays this kind of abuse. It's like being stuck in a movie where everyone insists that, you're overreacting to this ghostly presence. So like you're in a haunted house and it's just kind of all falling apart around you. And people that haven't really been through it, they just might chalk it up to just a bad breakup. They might see it as just like a rom-com ending. It's all going to get better in time. And it does. It is true. But that recovery period from a normal relationship and a narcissistic one is vastly different, because it's involving, trauma bonds and complex trauma that needs to heal. And for us to just kind of get our lives back and make sense of things again.